Clear? So if they ask like the dance form, give this its Bharatnatyam, give feature. You don't know anything. At least you know the place of Bharatnatyam. So what you can, let's say you know that it is related in Tamil Nadu South region. So what you will write, the material is no point, massiveness no point. Technique, you say that there is a technique is that the movement of hand, facial expressions, in the leg, there is a rhythm in that which symbolizes some message, right? That's the technique. Theme, religious theme. Then patronage, yes, rulers were patronizing and it was the important in Devadasi system. Then you can mention some Pallava, Chola, king names. Then geographical reach, mostly in South India, but also have influence in the Southeast Asia as well as the North India. Outside influence, there is very little influence, but in the modern times, we can observe some influence. Then creativity of artists, yes, there are innovations. If you know certain artists in the Bharatanatyam, you can mention them. Created point without knowing anything about Bharatanatyam except the place. Getting? Suppose they are the puppetry of Bommalatta or some Ravan Chaya, something. So what you need to know is that which place is belong. You can use the dimensions to create the point. You won't leave that point thinking that I have not studied Bharatanatyam, how I can write it. Getting? Now, let's go to the questions we have written to compare your answer and then we'll write another answer. See, this is the first question. On the folk music, open your answer. Now check. Let's first understand the introduction. That part I have not mentioned. Huh? Let me give you the brief of introduction writing also. Intro writing. See, in art and culture questions, if they are asking about the kingdom or period, so what you have to mention in the introduction is, first thing is about the timeline you have to give. Second, place. This is nothing but the period. Let me get it. This is, you have to give the period. Then you have to give the place where it was. Third is the personality. Who was the significant personality in that period or the founder of that kingdom? Three things should be there in your introduction. Clear? If they ask about the kingdom or period, if they ask about art or culture, you have to give its origin. Or if you're not able to give the origin, give the significance of that architecture or art or anything in a attractive sentence. Okay, this is the introduction you have to write. Most commonly you will use this. Suppose they ask, example, if they ask about theater, so what you can start? Origin of theater in India is Bharatnatyam. Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. Even the music, origin of music is Samaveda chants, Vedic chants. Samaveda origin is there, right? Similarly, temple architecture they ask, origin is Gupta period, initial temples, right? So origin you can give. Getting? Origin. Suppose rock cut architecture, Bhimbedka, that prehistoric, it originated in that period. Getting? So that way you can start if they ask about art or culture. Next, if they now comes the conclusion. How to conclude? The first way of concluding is give the constitutional basis. There are two articles. One is Article 49, which talks about the preservation and conservation of art and culture, isn't it? Yes. Second is Article 51A(f). The fundamental duty of the citizens to preserve the heritage of India. That also you can mention in the conclusion. The second way of going the global relevance. How you can give the global relevance? UNESCO. Either the World Heritage Site or intangible cultural heritage. Creative cities, they have certain initiatives. Like the Chola temples are recognized as the World Heritage Site, signifies its global recognition, global significance. Conclusion. Okay. Third type can be the schemes. Like there are schemes like Prasad scheme, adopt a heritage scheme. What you can say is that such initiative can help in preserving the architecture of art, right? Implementation of sub scheme. Lastly, you can give some suggestion also, some suggestion. But before that, this is important. Present relevance. This also you can use present relevance, considering the importance. And one more is the quote. I'll give you some quotes. Like I'm giving example of one quote I generally write. Study the past if you would define the future, Confucius said. So what he said? Study the past if you would define the future. Any history question, this quote fits best. Any history question, save it to use in any question. Okay. Most of the time we use the Constitution, UNESCO, or this quote. Clear? So the intro writing, body writing, dimension generation, conclusion. Now the value addition in the history. Last is the value addition. How to make the value addition? The first thing we do is the map. The place I mentioned, the 3 dimension, period, place, personality. Place we will mention on the map. To show the map of that region. So small map we can make in the side. Small map we will make. For example, Gupta period. Just highlight this region. This was the Gupta period. Mention some important places like the Mathura. Just 2, 3. Avanti, Patliputra. Like this. Done. 2, 3. If you are able to mention the capital, good. If you are able to mention the port, that's also good. Tamralipti, Bharuch, something. Okay. Second important value addition in the art and culture is mentioning about the king name. Third, examples. Fourth is diagram. Like you make the stupa. I have like this, something like this. You create it like this. Within 15 seconds, I can make the stupa diagram. Okay, some toranas also there. Here you can make like this. This is torana. Name it. Getting simple. I mean, and you should know like the temple architecture. If you are making, let's say, the Indian North Indian temple. Like this, and just this is Garbhagriha, this is a platform, this is Mandapa, the Kalyan Mandapa, sorry, this Ardha Mandapa, and those all things. This is your Sikhar, and then Garbhagriha. Okay, so like this, small, like the I made this diagram in this year. This is the lower city, this is Citadel, Indus Valley. Small diagram. If they ask like the rock cut. Paintings, something like this they are carrying. You getting the animal? They made like this only, na? So tail also. It's a rocket temple. So make a box. No. So one is hunting, this is an image. So the diagrams make the value addition. Then schemes, if you are able to mention, this is the 5 dimension we can use for the value addition. Okay. Now let's see in my answers how I have written. See, the first question was on folk music. I started with music. Folk music provides rhythm of grassroots. Grassroots means the local people. By depicting the life in the form of artistic representation. So keywords are there, some that you have to learn from my answers. How I am creating the lines, keywords, you have to learn. Because I saw your answers, keywords are missing. Okay, so that you can learn. No, don't worry. I have to give the keywords also. I prepared that also. See here, folk music is a source of entertainment. That part has been missed by you. You have written. That's a good one. You should not miss this part. Like the first line itself says that folk music in India is not merely a source of entertainment. First you say that it's a source of entertainment, but not only source of entertainment. So that's the first thing. See here, small diagram, map, showing the important Garba, Teej, Geet, something, 4. The value addition which was missing in your answer. Then next. Is it difficult? No, right? We can make it, right? Just that we don't know how to make or whether to make or not. Now you got it? This way it can be made. That is the beauty of writing with you. This you can't learn from the model answer if I give you also. In the model answer you won't find this, na? And how much space should be taken? See, it's almost around a half or 1/3. Small map. And naming of it. Caption. Learn. So 2 point I gave. Part of celebrations like victory, social gathering like Teej song, marriage song, Bihar, like that. Then it also, however, it also provides not only entertainment, also provides reflection of cultural identity. See the subheading how I'm making. It should be the language of the question. Okay? Then only the examiner will understand. The religious identity, keyword. It provides religious identity because it says the cultural identity. I am using the word identity. Look at this. Getting? So the examiner will know, yes, student is writing as per the demand of the question. This is the point. The topper will get the marks and you won't get the marks. Same point you will also write. But the kind of keyword the topper will frame will be different than how you will frame. It will more specific. Less word, more specific. Simple example, Pandwani in Mahabharata, in Hinduism, Buddhism, chants, Jatak tells. Religious identity clearly proved. Next, see, social ceremonies, ritualistic songs, dance, linkage. Simple points only, Garba and those things. Folk music reflecting social life. See, agrarian society, like Pongal songs, women role in society, entertainment, education. You see the social life, social dimension, education, women are coming from the framework only. Getting? Small line, two line and more points. At the end, see article 49 mandates sounds of soil are preserved. Some keyword. So is it clear? Are you able to learn what I am trying to show? Yes or no? Yes, right? See that. See how it's visible. Okay, small 3-line introduction, proper boxing of the subheading. Map is given, small point with example. See, the points are clearly visible, spaces are maintained. Then article 49 is being highlighted, underlined. So this way I want every one of you to write, and that is the motto of this program.